Hi friends, Kansi here from atop Serenity Hill, and welcome to March's Intention Card Art Journal Spread. As you can see, I've done one for January, and then there is one for February, and the playlist will be linked below for you so that you can join in and go back if you want to. And then this month we're going to do March. This printable is available below as well so that you can print out your own set. So it doesn't matter when you find these videos. If you want to play along and do this for yourself, if it was in September, you can just start. There's no year on them, they're just months, so you can jump in whenever you want to. So for March, the word for March is magic. And what I wanted to do is, the reason I do this is so that I can kind of play around with the word for the month. I kind of can anchor it into my life for the month, see what I feel magic means, what does it inspire, what does it bring up. And so doing the art journal spread lets me kind of tap into that. Doing it creatively as opposed to just in my daily life means I'm kind of working magic into my creative practice and my art journaling. So that's what I did as far as picking supplies. So I wanted to go through a couple things with you. As you can see, I'm always, the word is on the card, but I've been enjoying adding it bigger. So I grabbed this stamp set. I'll link it below because this is one that people tend to enjoy. And so I have the word magic ready to go. I also found some washi tape that had the word magic maker, there, because it's sparkly, on it, and it's purple. It matches what's on the card. So the other thing I do is pull colors from the card to match what's going on in the page. And so this has a lot of like good fortune, star chaser, so kind of like magical terms on it. And I also found this green with gold, like little diamonds, I guess. You could, yeah, like little diamonds on it. So I have a little bit of sparkle if I want to add. And I bring a lot of supplies out with me, and not always do I use all of them, but I like to have them all available. So then I thought about, what do I think is magical? I think mandalas are magical. They're something I draw a lot. And I actually did an entire wall mandala. I'll link it right up here for you that I did. It's huge. It's about 5 feet tall, 5 feet in diameter. So I find them very magical in that they are a calming presence. They help bring you in the present moment, a little bit of mindfulness if you're working on them. So I chose a stencil like that. Then as I was going through all my stencils, some I had never used, I love that this had the words life, kindness, and remember. So life is magical, remember the magic, and being kind, it will create magic. So I love that, that's what popped into my mind as I was going through my stencils. Okay. And then I just love this for all the different, kind of the same idea of with mandalas, a little bit of mandalas, and just some mark making. I just found it pretty. Okay. So I have that. I have some stamps. So, as I was going through my supplies, I was like, what is magical? So, March is also St. Patrick's Day. And as much as it's, can be a holiday that no one cares about, lots of people do care about, depends where you are in the world and what you celebrate. I was trying to think of something I had that could mimic like the coins, like, gold at the end of the rainbow kind of thing. So I found this stamp, and then I do actually have a rainbow. I was also thinking, like, I carved this stamp, think of it like a dandelion that you would blow on and make a wish. So a magical wish. So I brought that out as well. A dragonfly, to me, they're just magical. They're so pretty, almost like a fairy that you would find if you, believe in fairies, or wouldn't we love to just see a fairy as we're walking through the woods flitting around? So that kind of gave me that magical feel. And then the other stamps are just little garbage stamps for making marks, just in case I need some background stuff. And then I grabbed a bunch of ink that, again, goes with the color scheme. So this is me setting up my table. And then the final thing, I always pull out a bunch of collage materials. So I have a journal card. I don't always know why these things speak to me as I'm going through my paper, but I don't question them. I just start pulling, and as I'm going and building the page, then things will start to show up. So I have a journal card. These are the stickers that I have made in a video. I'll link it below, my sticker video, so that you can see how to make this. These are sticker sheets that I didn't use that now are, usable stickers. Okay, so I have them because they match the colors. I had these tags from some other artist. If I knew who it was, I would tag them, but I can't remember. If you know, let me know in the comments below. I love the idea that it is March is spring for me here in South Carolina. So it actually has a quote about spring. So I popped that in. Some greenery. Again, it's spring here. The magic of new things, new growth. Same thing with all the greenery in the trees. So I pull that. I pulled a couple different things. I'm going to pull it out. Where, for me, eyes are very magical, and the face and everything. I love painting eyes. I love unusual colored eyes. I think that is just amazing. I have brown, but I love to find someone or meet someone who has like really beautiful sparkly eyes. And you can see when I draw my eyes, they're always in greens and turquoises, which is fun. So I pulled out, I also love to find it magical that I can cut out a face and use it as a face stencil. Like someone's beautiful face, it does make her look not so beautiful anymore, but it's a great way to start on a face and use this design. So I do share a little bit about this in a video, and if I find it, I'll link it below, okay, on how I did that. This printable is part of a free class that I offer about jumpstarting your creativity. That is below. I did not intentionally turn this into a marketing video, but here you go. This is all the accumulation. I find like all of a sudden I'm accumulating all these videos, and I wanted to make sure that you are aware of them and can watch them. So this is from that. And then I have some handmade washi tape, which I have also done a video here on YouTube. That'll be below for you. And I just pulled it because I thought it was interesting. A bit of a map. Travel can be magical. Words are magical to me. And then I actually found some tarot cards that I had a printable of with the magician card on it. So that's all the stuff that I have to play with. It's a lot. I will not use all of it, but I do like to always start sharing what it is that I bring out so that it can get you inspired to, raid your own stash and see what you can find for March that sparks magic or the idea of magic for you. Maybe you have a supply that just always feels magical when you use it. So that's the kind of thing I want you to pull out, and if you are going to create a page and play along with me. All right, so we've got our card cut out. I'm going to start some music and start playing, and we'll meet back here and see what I came up with. Okay, well, I think I'm done. I absolutely love how it came out. Might have to trim this a little bit, but that's okay. I've got a little of everything that I put down, and what absolutely informed the page was how I started. Oop, it is not glued in the corner, so hang on while I glue that. I don't want it to come back up later. Was the green that I put down in the background. So the magic of nature and going outside is important in my life. So that felt like the first thing to go down. Also, if you think about March and the growth of things, but also St. Patrick's Day is as green can get. So it's not an unusual choice to start with green in the month of March. But I just love that there's a lot of little parts to it that you can kind of dive into. You know, why did I put that? If you were coming to this page not knowing me, you would learn a lot about me from this page. Okay. I also just realized, hello, the page is from, I think, Southern Living. So it actually says the South in the background, which is where I live. And it didn't really occur to me. I was trying to cover it because it didn't mean anything to the page, but it does. If you think about it, it is where I live. So it's kind of fun that the words are still there. So I did manage to get in the quote. I added a little bit of wording, the remember, kindness, magic, tied them together. I've got the rainbows because I just love that. Life is up in this corner, or just live. And I've got the eyes, which I do find absolutely magical. So I hope this gives you some inspiration to grab the printable, print out, start with whatever month you're in. Grab some inspiration from the card itself. Color-wise, I usually pull if there's some marks and stencil texture and things in the background, I will pull from that as well. Or just dive into the actual word that's on it. What does it mean to you? How do you want to express that through an art journal spread? So I hope you enjoyed this. Check out all the links below to the stuff that I showed. If you have not subscribed, please do so. I would love to have you be notified whenever I do a new video. I would love to know what you thought of the spread. Is it something that you're doing? Are you using the printable in a different way and not using an art journal spread? I would love to know. If you would comment below, that would be great. Give it a thumbs up, and I cannot wait to see you in another video. Thanks so much, friends. Have a fabulous day.